I blocked my best friend of 2 years. And honestly, I don't feel guilty anymore, but it still hurts. I met Noah 2 years ago. We were in the same class, but we didn't become friends in person. It actually started on Instagram. He replied to one of my stories about a game I was playing, and we started talking. We found out we had a lot in common, especially when it came to gaming and deep talks about life, the world, and stuff like that. Philosophy, religion, and everything in between. At first, our chats were amazing. I thought I found someone who truly got me. Noah had an unusual background when it came to religion. He used to be Hindu, then became atheist, and just a few months before we met, he had converted to Christianity. Because of that, most people in our class cut him off. I didn't. I didn't care what religion someone followed as long as they weren't forcing it on others. And at first, he wasn't. We had great talks. He taught me things about Christianity, and I was actually interested. I'm an atheist, but I never hated religion, I just didn't believe in it. I listened to him, asked questions, and tried to understand his views. It felt like we both respected each other's differences. But slowly, things started to change. Noah started pushing religion onto me. At first, he just shared Bible quotes, then told me how much he wished I would open my heart to Jesus. I told him kindly that I wasn't interested in converting. I'm pansexual and atheist, and I made it clear those things didn't line up with Christianity, at least not the way he saw it. He backed off for a while, and I thought we were okay. But a few weeks later, it started again. He'd ask me again and again to convert, to just try it. He said I was living in sin and that I'd regret not believing in God. I thought maybe it was just a small flaw in an otherwise good friendship. I told myself nobody's perfect and tried to let it go. Over time, we got even closer. He introduced me to a guy who would later become my boyfriend. We've been in a very healthy relationship since. It wasn't always easy though, Noah knew about it. And while he was kind of supportive, we argued a lot, especially about my sexuality. He always seemed uncomfortable with it, even if he didn't say it out loud all the time. But I let it slide because I thought, deep down, he still cared. But then came Pride Month. Everything changed. He messaged me one day, completely out of nowhere, saying homophobic and hateful things. Told me I didn't deserve to live. Said I was disgusting. I froze when I read those messages. He even said similar things in our group chat, the one that had me, him, my best friend, and my boyfriend in it. He went even further and messaged my boyfriend directly. He told him he should be ashamed of himself for being with me. Just because I make most of the decisions in our relationship, just because he respects me and listens to me, Noah made it seem like my boyfriend was weak for loving me, that he was less of a man. I was done. I kicked Noah out of the group chat, blocked him from all my socials, and cut off all contact. I couldn't let someone talk to me, or to my partner, like that. It wasn't just offensive, it was cruel, it was hateful, and it broke something inside me. But a few days later, he somehow managed to call me. I don't even know how. He said I was overreacting, that it wasn't that serious, that I should just add him back to the group chat like nothing happened. He didn't even seem to realize what he had done. He acted like it was just a silly fight, like he hadn't disrespected my entire existence. He tried to explain himself by saying, I wasn't mad at you, I was mad at Pride Month. Like that made it okay. I told him he wasn't better than anyone else just because he was straight and Christian. That we all had the right to live how we wanted, believe what we wanted, and love who we wanted. He didn't have to agree, but he had to respect it. After a lot of convincing, I agreed to add him back to the group chat, but only under one condition. He had to apologize to all of us and leave religion out of the group chat. I wanted peace, not more arguments. He said yes, but the apology never came. Still, things were calm for a while. He didn't cause drama, and I thought maybe he realized how much he hurt us, so we let it go, thinking maybe it was behind us. That was until I posted about a tattoo design I wanted. I joked about wanting to get a Miku tattoo, just something fun and silly. Out of nowhere, Noah started insulting me, called me immature, said everything I liked was just a phase, said I was childish, that I was wasting my life. He even told me I should break up with my boyfriend. I lost it. I called him a narcissistic asshole, someone who acted like he was better than everyone, but was too closed-minded to understand the world around him. Someone who expected others to accept him no matter what, but refused to do the same for anyone else. He couldn't handle differences. He wanted people to twist and change their lives so he could feel comfortable, but wouldn't do the same for others. I kicked him out of the group chat again and went completely no contact. But of course, he couldn't just let it end. He started messaging me everywhere, even found my Steam account and messaged me there. I told him to fuck off and blocked again. It should have ended there. I wanted it to. But then today happened. Me, my best friend, and my boyfriend were hanging out like we usually do. We were talking, laughing, eating food. It felt like a good day. For some reason, we thought, what's the worst that could happen if we invite Noah? We figured maybe he had changed. Maybe he missed us. We wanted to give him one last chance. He showed up, and he was normal. He laughed, joked, didn't say anything weird. For a while, it felt like old times again, like the friend I once knew was still in there somewhere. We even talked about maybe adding him back to the group chat, but then I got a message from him. It broke me. His exact words were, K*LL yourself. And tell that black fag, my boyfriend, if you're wondering, to never come to my place. If he does, he getting jumped. Go fuck your ass, you fucked up dog. Hope you get killed by ISIS. I just stared at my screen in shock. For a few seconds, I couldn't move. My hands were shaking. My heart was pounding. My stomach dropped. I blocked him, reported him on every platform, and I sat there, just feeling sick. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just sat there, numb. I don't think I did anything wrong. I really don't. But I still feel awful. I hate that I had to do this. Noah was my friend, a close friend, someone I shared 2 years of memories with. And now he was gone. Not in the way people drift apart, but gone in the ugliest way possible. I'm tired. Tired of being belittled for just existing. Tired of being treated like I'm less than human because of who I love or what I believe. Tired of feeling like I always have to defend myself. Like my feelings, my identity, my relationship. None of it is ever safe. I don't know who else to tell this to. My boyfriend and best friend said I did the right thing, that I protected myself, that cutting off someone who hurts you isn't wrong, that holding on to pain won't fix anything. But deep down, I still wonder. Maybe I was the one who messed up. Maybe I should have tried to talk things through more. Maybe there was still hope. Maybe we could have fixed it. But then I remember those messages. And I remember how many times I tried, how many chances I gave, how many times I stayed quiet just to keep the peace. And I know I didn't deserve any of it. I just wish things had been different. But I did what I had to do. And I hope that someday that'll be enough.